What a long night. This is the boy Flint, and this is my recap, my experience. Okay, Saturday, December 6th, around 3 o'clock. Paid for my parking. Took me about an hour to get there from where I stay. Got there, boom. As soon as we pull up, I had my girl with me. We see Chilla Jones and a couple of his goons running up in there with like stacks and stacks of pizza, whatever, right? So we pull in. We see, I think K Walker was outside, chatting it up with his homeboy. So, I'm feeling good. They like, the people we see there, they look like they having a good time. So me and my girl, we having a good time. We get in the building, we get our tickets out. They scan us in. We get our bracelets. We looking for our section. We get in our section. Everything lit. Like, I ain't even gonna front. Out of all the battles I've been in, this was by far the most lit party. Like the lit battle. That is what I should say. So, yeah. Everything was off the hook. There was a nice vibe in there. Everybody was respectful. We drinking, we smoking, we enjoying ourselves, right? So I missed a couple of battles when I got in there. By the time I get there, I think Rum Nitty versus, no, it wasn't Rum Nitty. It was Chef Trez versus Real Deal. Couldn't really hear that battle. You know what I'm saying? Like that battle, like Rum Nitty and not Rum Nitty, Chef Trez and Real Deal. If I was them, I'd be pissed at that kind of battle. But hey, they still did their battle. They did their thing. But I can't really judge that battle because I really didn't hear nothing. I think I might have heard maybe a bar from both of them too. But you had crowd reaction there. I just can't wait to see it on YouTube. That was like a sad situation to me, because I'm gonna be real with y'all, the audio was so fucked up. I was more engaged with the company that I was with at the at the battle, whatever. So that's problematic, number one. Number two, I'm in the VIP section. Me and me and my homeboys, we chose to sit in VIP because them standing events, we already knew that this place is, we're going to be standing on our feet all day, like waiting on, the main event. And we knew how many people will show up. And I think the last battle I went to was at the TLA, Easy versus Big T. I think Shiesty damn near fell off the stage because she was standing up too long. I wasn't. So it's like I felt that because I was feeling that. Like a bunch of us, out of shape niggas was, wallflowering because shit, they ain't had no seats there. You know what I mean? That shit hurt. I ain't going front. And last time I stood that long, it was like the Eagles Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? And I was there from 4 a.m. till after Jason Peters, spit his shit after he sang that song, So, yeah, that shit, like Reed Dollar said it, niggas getting old. I'm 45. That shit hurt these days, you know what I'm saying? So, we in the fucking section, and you got these motherfuckers standing up, like they standing up on the walls, on the benches, and being in front of the niggas that's on the VIP. And I'm like, God damn, right? You can't even see the fucking battle, man. And it was like, I could barely see the battlers. I had to stand up on my chair just to get a good view of Rum Nitty versus, it was like Rum Nitty versus Loso. And it's like, I could see Rum Nitty, but you couldn't see like, anybody that was on Loso's side. If you was on my side of the section, you could only see the back of their heads. You know what I'm saying? So that was problem number 2. Or that should be problem number. No, that was problem number 2. So problem number 1 was the audio. Problem number 2 was the fucking couldn't see shit. But we still vibing, we still smoking, we still drinking, we still enjoying ourselves. Boom. Mics fuck up. Think Mike's fucked up on somebody battle to where you could barely hear these motherfuckers. It was like it was always a mic problem. It's always a mic problem. So for like 30 minutes, these motherfuckers went You know, these motherfuckers went on. Well, it was like who was it? It was Snake Eyes versus no, it wasn't Snake Eyes. I don't want to say Snake Eyes. It was somebody versus. No, I don't want to say Bill Collector. It wasn't Bill Collector versus. Oh man, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Maybe because I'm still pissed off on how everything ended. So forgive me, man. Like, but Bill Collector, it was like a 30-minute fucking, like a 30-minute window where they like took a break to go grab some mics or something like that, you know, to adjust that mic situation. Bill Collector, you know, was like, settle the fuck down. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm here. You know what I mean? And, you know, it was like, you know, he put energy back into the building. You know what I'm saying? Energy was crazy. Yeah, Snake Eyes and Bill Collector, I think it was. You know what I'm saying? So everything was great. Once Bill Collector got his shit off, whatever, and Snake Eyes got their shit off, we thought the mic issue was no longer a problem. So now I'm hearing Cortez and Reed not doing it. And I hear Vixen and Charlie Clips not doing it. I'm like, cool. I'm not here to see them per se. I did want to see Reed and Cortez, but like Charlie Clips and Vixen, did not, you know, I wasn't here for that. I'm really here for, you know, Cassidy battle and the Reed battle for the most part. All right, so we didn't get the Cassidy battle. I should be pissed, but I'm not pissed. You know what I'm saying? But what else? So Cassidy and Reed get there. Now, that shit, like the people started getting thick. Like it was getting like really congested in there. Like at this point, me and my girl just sitting down, like we not tired enough, but our eyes is closed from all the drinking and smoking. So my eyes was closed, listening for the bars. Cass, you know what I'm saying? We was pissed off because we couldn't see shit. It was like a shadow. Like most of the people at my chair, like at the section, they was bitching about, you know, motherfuckers being in their way and shit. And it was like nothing we could do, nothing, move the fuck out our way. Like that, we were saying that all night. Like, move the fuck out our way. We kicked the cameraman off like, there was a camera crew in front of us. We told them motherfuckers to move, and they moved and shit like that. But like, when Cass versus Easy in there, wasn't nobody moving. A lot of my section went try to get on stage. And, you know, I was trying to see where, you know, I saw Easy a little bit. And I had my eyeballs on like looking for Cass or whatever, and I couldn't see Cass. I couldn't see Cass at all. I didn't see Cass until after the battle online. Like, I didn't know he was wearing purple. You know what I'm saying? I knew Easy came in there with no Philadelphia gear. I didn't notice that until I watched the Shotgun Suge. It was like a Shotgun Suge blog, and he was like, he wasn't wearing no Philly gear. I didn't notice that. For the most part, damn near every Easy battle that I seen him in, that was a huge battle, he was wearing some type of Philly gear, like some type, and he was not wearing that. What else? Cassidy came in firing off the rip with the, you know you going first, right? With all that shit, because you about to get done bad or some shit like that. Like, yeah. So, Easy start off. Easy had, you know, he does his bars or whatever. Cassidy had his bars, and it's like, yo, he was going everywhere with talk about his brother, how he a snitch, and talked about his mother and how she a fiend. That was crazy, because like throughout this entire this promo run, I didn't hear anything about Easy Mom or foster care and none of that. Like, I didn't know it was getting this deep, so it was becoming more interesting. So Cassidy, to me, lit up the building with the speed of his raps. I mean, it was like boom, 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 boom. Like, he was definitely like spitting some shit, but then he started having mic problems. And then Easy started having mic problems. You know what I mean? And then I didn't see what was going on. Because, you know, mind you, I'm in the section listening. This is what I look like when I'm listening. So I'm listening, and then next thing you know, you hear Easy talking some shit. Now, mind you, in that mindset, I don't see what's going on. I'm not, it didn't come out online yet. I'm not looking at it live or nothing. But what I'm hearing is Easy saying some shit and Cass saying something. Like, I'm not sure, but like, it's like when Cass says something, the crowd started like gravitating towards the stage. And I'm like, oh shit. Now mind you, I got my girl with me and shit. She's standing on the edge, the ledge of the section. I'm standing on the, the seat. I'm sitting on the seat. She's sitting on the ledge, excuse me. And like, I'm in between her, and then she's rocking back and forth, still listening. And then her eyes open, she's seeing crowd. And we both like, oh shit. And I'm like, no, it's cool, you know what I mean? Let's wait it out. It's like, this happens at all the Cass battles, don't trip. That's what, and then next thing you know, I started seeing people rushing, like getting fast. Like, once I see shit get fast, my PTSD break out and I'm getting the fuck out. I grip my girl arm, tried to yank her out. She grabbing her phone and shit like that. And I'm like, fuck all that shit. Let's get the fuck out of here because I got to protect her at all costs. I don't give a fuck about nothing now at this point. I'm pissed off that, it had to end like this. You know what I mean? So, my man's, I had to grab my man. I had his ID and license in my pocket. I had like his charger. I had to grab all his shit. You know what I mean? Because they on stage. So I met up with them outside. And then I, met up with one of my homeboys online. Salute to Ill Flow. Thanks for coming. My man flew out from Texas. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm sure he was disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Salute to EI, Light and Illumination. He was out there, filming, doing this thing. Also, shout out YMF, your mom favorite. For doing that interview. It was the first thing I seen after the battle. I appreciate you. I remember, I didn't think you was going to make it, but I'm glad you made it. Appreciate you, bro. Cass, I appreciate you too, bro. You guys were professional, bro. Like from what I seen, I feel like you and Easy could have completed the battle, but I felt like security, hold you guys at a high, you hold you guys at a high level of, keeping you guys safe. You know what I'm saying? Because the element of Philadelphia was in the building. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm just praying that there's a redo, like just like the disaster battle. I feel like all battles should always, come full circle. I hope you guys will get it done soon because I definitely want to hear the bars. That's what I came there for. Yeah, I don't think it was none of the battlers' fault. I feel like it was more outside of the battlers, maybe the security, aka the entourages, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure they didn't want it to end like this because that fucks up. I'm praying that, it didn't fuck up anybody's bags for real. It did fuck up the fan bags. So I guess, in that aspect, I don't give a fuck what got fucked up because my shit got fucked up. You feel me? So, but, that was a crazy situation. I can't even call it a crazy battle. It was definitely a crazy situation. I don't know, man. It's just weird. That's a weird energy right there, man. Like, I was looking forward to Cass spitting. You know what I'm saying? His Cassidy bars was hitting for me. I heard like when I said it came out of nowhere that he was talking about his brother and his mom like that. It's like, and then on Easy's side, he said some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here act like he ain't say nothing, but like the fact that you showed up with not wearing like representing Philly, that was funny. Even though Cassidy wouldn't have, I already know Cassidy wasn't gonna wear nothing like Philly, but still, Easy, you do rock a lot of Philly shit. So I expected, I didn't realize, excuse me, I didn't realize that you would, let me see, like, I didn't realize you would not wear the Philly gear or something, but I see why you didn't. That's, it was automatic that, you know what I mean? I'm really not surprised, but it was funny. It's funny that you didn't. That's all I was saying. Shit, but didn't know Remy was in there, until after the battle. And if she was in there, I think she might have been standing directly over the section I was in. But didn't look up, didn't give a fuck about that. I really wanted to watch Cass versus Easy. Well, in my opinion, this is my opinion, and my opinion, should be respected. If not, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. In my opinion, I think Cass won 1-0. You know what I mean? I personally think that, it would have, and the fact that you didn't show up to the other battle, the, secret location or whatever, the disclosed, Cass said he was there. I seen it. I seen that he was there, and they was waiting on you, and you didn't show up. You come online and say you didn't want to do it because of all of the people out there or whatever. Bottom line, it didn't get done. I don't know. Pretty much Cassidy killed you on the promo in that one round, in my opinion. No disrespect to you, brother. I just wish, it would have panned out, you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna front. I don't like that spitting shit in the face either, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, but part of the reason why part of the reason why I only did 4 years in the Marine Corps, I got tired of seeing people getting spit on, and every time motherfucker think he was gonna get that close to me to spit on me and nothing was gonna happen, nah. I'd rather you kill me than spit on me. I'm sorry. Like, there's a lot of things, right? But don't think you're gonna spit on me and like that's it. I don't spit on people. So when you spit on me and I don't retaliate with spitting on you back, it's definitely gonna be something different. Like that shit is nasty. It's beyond nasty. I apologize if I ever accidentally spit on somebody, because I know you can say certain things and your teeth is a certain way, or you know what I mean, and accidentally say some shit, but apologize or something, and definitely make an immediate some form of adjustment to where you're not doing that, because that's fucking nasty. You know what I mean? I don't need to go there with mentioning like Ebola virus and COVID and all that bullshit, but I just did, and that shit's fucking nasty. Period. And so cover your mouth when you sneeze, cough, and when you talking reckless, you know what I'm saying? Spit on your camera. Don't spit on me. And you know what I mean? It's too much mist, nigga. I won't do it to you either. But if you do, just excuse yourself. I think that would have been appropriate. My bad, bro. My bad for spitting, my bad. And then continue to spit on them and say, my bad, bro, my bad. And then spit on them again and say, my bad, my bad. Something, you know what I'm saying? But not crazy, But apart from that, bro, overall, my experience was dope. I just wish part of me wish I wouldn't have brought my girl there, because she was the reason why I left early, because I was protecting her. I wish I could have stuck around, maybe saw the Reed battle, but, my responsibilities was elsewhere. You know what I mean? Can't sit there and want to stick around and all that. Not to mention I had a bunch of shit going on too, because like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, there was an element of God in this whole thing with me, as far as my experience. So my car broke down. That was part one. That was part one. Like, I shouldn't be there. You know what I mean? Part two, I had to fix people's heaters. That was coming into play. You know what I'm saying? Part three, I took my car to a shop that gave me a quote, and then they tried to triple the quote on me, so I had to tow my car to another spot. You know what I mean? And then, had to use mom's car, you know what I'm saying, to get to the battle. You know what I'm saying? Mom texting me to the battle, when you gonna give me my car back, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, it was all shifting for me not to go anyway, but I spent money there, so it's like whatever happens, happens, and it happened. So yeah, that was I shouldn't have went, but I went. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a fan of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah. So yeah, man. Promote. Get to the battle. Is that Philly? You're damn right. You're damn right that is. Salute, man. Salute to Southwest Philadelphia. You know what I mean? South Philadelphia, West Philadelphia, Northeast Philadelphia, the city of Philadelphia, Norristown, Pottsville, all y'all cannons outside the, you know what I'm saying? Pennsylvania, all y'all niggas. You know what I mean? All you guys stay safe. Please, somebody from TBL, hit us up with the, you know, at least some form of answer as to how we're gonna resolve this, man. Because right now I have a black space where a battle should be at. In my brain. All right? So y'all take care. The real BRC. Salute the YMF. Salute the Enlightened Illumination. Ill Flow. DM3. You know what I'm saying? And anybody down with the TRBRC. It's the boy Flint, and I'm checking out. Peace.